Hi everyone, my name is Madison. Welcome to your 30-minute full body deep stretch yoga class. Today we're gonna slow down and again focus on nice, yummy, deep stretches. So today just grab a yoga strap, your mat, and let's get started. Getting comfortable at the back of your mats. We're gonna start off in seating. Nice tall spine, feeling the crown of your head reach towards the ceiling. Closing your eyes and just allowing the shoulders to now relax and just kind of drop down and away from the ears. And start to shift your awareness to your breath. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to drop your chin to your chest. And as you're here, imagine your head is as heavy as a bowling ball. Slowly bring your head back to center. And then just gently drop the right ear to your right shoulder. And if you feel like you need more, maybe resting your right palm on top of your left ear. Slowly release, bring your chin back to your chest. And then from here, bringing your head back to center. And then dropping your left ear to your left shoulder. And again, if you need more, this time maybe resting your left palm overhead onto the right ear. Slowly release, drop your chin back to your chest. Slowly raise your head back up to center. Chin parallel to the floor. And on your next inhale, we'll reach the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, start to extend to your right. So bringing your right palm to the floor, opening that left side body. And if you feel like you need more, you can drop down to the right elbow. Imagine as you're here, you're creating a little bit more space between each of your ribs. On your inhale, come back up to center with both arms. And as you exhale, taking that stretch over to the left, this time feeling the stretch in the right side of your body. On your inhale, come back up with both arms. And as you exhale, flip your palms forward. And from here, we'll make our way into tabletop. So coming up onto your hands and knees, wrists below shoulders, knees below hips. We'll inhale, drop the belly, reach the chest forward, look up. Exhale, press the ground away, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your back. Inhale. Exhale. And then coming back to your neutral spine, we'll find child's pose, taking the knees just a little bit wider than the hips as we start to sit the glutes back towards our heels. And for a moment here, just keeping both arms extended towards the top of your mats. On your next inhale, start to lift your chest. And here we're going to thread our right arm through and just gently ease your way down onto the outside of your right shoulder and your right ear. On your next inhale, press back into your palms, extend your arms, and let the forehead come down to your mats. On your inhale, lift your chest, and this time threading your left arm through. On your next inhale, press back into your palms, extend your arms, and once again allow your forehead to come down. And with your next inhale, slowly working our way back up onto the hands and knees to table. And from table, we're going to walk the hands a little bit slightly further up our mats, just past our shoulders, coming into extended puppy pose. Now, if you'd like, maybe the forehead comes all the way down to the floor. Or if you'd like more, maybe bringing your chin, throat, and chest down. So opening the throat, the upper back, the chest, and the shoulders. Focusing here on your breath. On your inhale, press back up into your palms, come back to table, walking your hands back. And then from here, tucking your toes, raising your hips and walking your hands all the way back towards your feet, coming into ragdoll pose. So a little bend in your knees here, really focusing more on our back, grabbing onto opposite elbows and maybe just kind of swaying side to side. Just feel all the weight of your body roll into your toes. And then slowly coming back to center, bringing your hands to frame your feet. We'll inhale, look up, lengthen our spine. Exhale, fold forward. And on your inhale, looking up. And here we'll come into hands to feet pose, bringing our palms right underneath the soles of our feet. Lengthening our spine a little bit longer on our inhale. And melting into the pose as you exhale. So here, bend your knees as much as you need to be comfortable. Bend the elbows to either side, really getting that stretch in the upper back here as well. And then slowly releasing your hands back down to frame your feet. We'll inhale, look up, lengthen our spine. Exhale, fold forward. And on your inhale, looking up, start to walk your hands to the front of your mat. So making your way into a high plank, shoulders just above your wrists. And then from here, just send your hips up and back, finding downward facing dog. And take a moment here just to kind of walk out your dog, alternate bending one knee and the other. And then pressing both heels back down, start to inhale, raise your right leg up behind you. And as you exhale, we're going to step the right foot at the top of our mat, right between our hands, coming into a lizard lunge. Start to drop your left knee to the mat. And then place your right hand on the inside of your right foot. Begin to crab walk your right foot a little bit more towards the right edge of your mats. And if it feels good, just stay right here. If you want to go a little bit deeper into the stretch, start to drop down to your elbows and forearms. And depending on how good you feel here, you can roll onto the outside knife edge of your foot, or you can just keep that right foot flat on the floor. And wherever you are here, whether you're on your palms or your elbows, just make sure it stays aligned with that right foot. On your inhale, start to come back up onto your hands. And now we're going to crab walk that right foot towards the left side of our mat into pigeon pose. On your inhale, open your hearts, press into your fingertips. And then on your exhale, begin to fold forward, maybe coming down to your elbows. Or if you feel really good here, maybe coming all the way down to your chest. And keep in mind in pigeon that we want our hips to stay squared here. So being careful here not to kind of sink onto your right hip or your right glute. And we'll take just one more deep breath here. And then on your next inhale, start to slowly work your way back up onto your hands. And then tucking your left toes under, we're just going to step our right foot back to meet the left in downward dog, maybe walking it out. And on your next inhale, raise your left leg up. And as you exhale, step the left foot between your hands. Once again, we're going to start in lizard lunge. So dropping the right knee, untucking those back toes, bringing your left hand to the inside of your left foot. If you want more, start to walk your left foot out a little bit more towards the left edge of your mat. And if that's still not enough, maybe coming down to the elbows and forearms. Remember here, especially in these deeper postures, we want to find something that's not just attainable, but sustainable. So making sure you can stay here for the duration of this pose. If you find that you're holding your breath or tensing your muscles, know that you maybe went too far and you may need to ease out and take a gentler option. Taking just a few more deep breaths here. And then slowly coming back up onto your hands, we'll transition to pigeon. So crab walk that left foot now to the right edge of your mat. And coming down to your shin, we'll inhale, press into the fingers, open the heart. And as you exhale, fold forward. And again, you can come down to your elbows or maybe all the way flat down to your chest. And taking just one more deep breath here. And then making your way back up onto your palms. Tuck your right toes under, step your left foot back to meet your right, downward dog. And once again, maybe walk it out. And then from here, slowly lowering the knees to the floor, we'll come back to table. And from table, start to slowly ease your way back to seating. Take your time. And as you come down to the sit bones, we'll bring the soles of our feet together, drawing the heels in. And start to interlace your fingers, just kind of cupping your palms around your toes. On your inhale, lift your chest, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, begin to slowly hinge forward. Focusing here on breathing into your hips. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through your nose. On your next inhale, start to rise back up to center. And then we'll give our hips a little help here, bringing the knees back up and extending both of your legs forward. We're going to make our way down to our back. So take as long as you need to come down. And once you're ready, start to bring the right knee towards your belly and just interlace your fingers, maybe around your hamstrings or even your shin. And just start to pull that right knee as close as you can to your chest. And then here we're going to grab onto our strap and just wrap it around the arch of your foot and begin to extend your right leg to a comfortable place. So focusing on all the muscles in the back of your right leg. If you feel like this is a little bit too intense, then just bring the left sole of your foot on the floor to make it a little bit easier. Now from here, bringing both ends of your strap into your right hand, and we're going to come into kind of a half happy baby. So starting to bend our right knee and imagine working that right knee right beside your rib cage. So nice deep hip stretch. Again, to make this a little bit easier, you could bring the left sole of your foot on the floor. Now as you're in the stretch, that right sole of the foot is facing up towards the ceiling. On your inhale, extend your right leg back up. And now from here, slowly bend your knee, release your strap to the side, and we're going to come right into a spinal twist. So with that left hand, start to help your right knee over and across your body towards the left side of the room, and allow your right arm to come out into a half T, keeping both of our shoulders on the mats. And as long as it feels good to your neck, maybe look over your right fingers. On your inhale, bring your right knee back to center. And as you exhale, just allow the right leg to meet your left. Going right into the other side, we'll hug the left knee towards our belly, starting off with that nice hip flexor stretch. And again, just working that left knee as close as you can to your chest. And then grabbing your strap, bringing it around the arch of your left foot and extending your left leg towards the ceiling, stretching those hamstrings. And then coming into that half happy baby pose, bring the strap into your left hand and start to bend your left knee towards the floor. Now, it's okay if your left knee doesn't come all the way to the ground, just bending your knee as much as it feels good to your hip. And slowly releasing that hip stretch. And from here, releasing your strap to the side, keeping the left knee towards the belly. Coming into that last twist, this time your right hand will guide your left knee across your body as you look over your left shoulder. Slowly start to bring the knee back to center and bringing both knees to your belly, giving yourself a nice big hug here, maybe rocking side to side, massaging your back. And then take all the time you need, moving slow. We're just going to help ourselves back up to seating. Once again, making yourself comfortable here, coming back to that nice tall spine. Closing your eyes back to where we started. Deep breath in through your nose. And on your exhale, sigh it out. And starting to make your way back now to your natural breath. taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up on your mats, taking care of your minds and body. And I also thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. And may you carry peace in your thoughts, in your words, and in your heart. Namaste.